That is something. Who all remembers what shenanigans you got up to last week?
All right, let's see. We made it through New Fort without any real problems, and headed east further along, and made it to Dead Snows, where we met a priest and we told some stories.
You did. They were very lovely stories.
They were. I think Robin won that one. Then we knew that Harshnag was in the tomb. We decided we couldn't keep waiting, so we went in. We got this far without getting killed, which is apparently impressive by itself. And here we are with Harshnag in a little room with a statue.
Yes. Yes, you are. Alrighty. Your vision should still only be 30 feet.
60-foot dark vision?
Yeah, 60-foot dark vision.
Ah. Shit. You can see many more things now.
Yay!
I imagine I have to update several other people's, but...
Do note that dark vision is dim light.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so yeah, the quick summary was basically accurate. You are now in a tomb. The lights have dimmed. Harshnag is with you. Beautiful beard and giant axe and all.
What a guy. But he did say we needed to get out, so we should probably start getting out.
Yeah, so you have... so there is an unopened door. Well, you can see. There's an unopened door and an opened door in the room that you guys are in.
Okay.
The opened door is the one you came through.
Didn't Harshnag close that as we came in?
I believe he did.
He did. You are correct. He did. Now it's closed.
Yay.
Well, since he seems to know this place better, I would ask him which way to go next.
Go back. We go back the same way we came back. We came in. It's easiest. Uh-oh. You can say these things out loud.
I can, but other people are talking.
Is this a vote for us expecting to be ambushed or us wanting to be ambushed?
Expecting.
So you know what? Don't answer the question. I'll raise my hand anyway.
Yanks just casually raises the hand with the pipe in it.
Right, so if we don't antagonize anything, we should be okay though, right?
And see, if we all expect it, it's not so much an ambush, is it?
That's an ambush we're expecting. And that just means we get to control it.
See, I don't like the way you think.
I was thinking of taking a quick walk out on point with a copper's worth of darkness.
Will you be able to see through it?
Less so than if there were not darkness, but more so than most things.
Okay then, if you're sure.
You're expecting that the things down here don't have similar magical dark vision.
Not expecting, but it is surprisingly common.
Yeah, magical darkness fucks with everything.
Well, not everything. It doesn't fuck with blind sight.
Yeah,
It
but
does not.
dark vision. It's dark
Blindsight's
vision.
hacked.
But
Okay,
so,
you want to go out there? There you go.
it's up to you.
Sorry, too many windows open.
I think this was a yay or nay. I guess this is a yay. You are doing this.
I'm casting that on her.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Oh, somebody get her coin.
And so you're casting darkness on a coin and carrying that around?
That is the plan, yes.
Okay. What are you
Do you have
transforming
darkness?
into?
I do not have darkness, and
Okay.
I am also a spider at the moment and cannot cast.
Ah, yes. All right. Well, then Inks will wait until she's starting out before casting the darkness on it, so that they're not all blinded for a little bit.
All right. So you want Harshnag to open the door then?
What form is she taking?
Yeah, that's the other question.
I assume it was probably the spider like before with the blind sight.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Harshnag will tilt the door open for you. And how closely is everybody following Syl?
Not close enough to be blinded.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna drop. Darkness is 30 feet across.
15-foot radius, yeah.
Okay, 1 sec. I'm just gonna. All right. You have a lovely sphere of darkness that everybody should be able to see on you now.
Or
It
not
is
see,
yellow.
in the case maybe.
Everybody can see the yellow thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's more what I meant. All right. So you exit the doors. You come back into the lovely, lovely room with the very, very elaborate, statues all up in it. At the far end, yeah, there's a couple of Grim Reaper statues, and there is a coffin set in between the guarding soldiers at the far end of this room.
Sorry, did you mention the condition of the coffin?
It is currently open. There does not appear to be a back to said coffin.
Was it open when we came in here?
It was not.
Of course not.
I was not expecting my character that way.
All right. Harshnag begins to move out with you. There is some chuckling that you hear as you pass by the crypt. Harshnag looks worried, but does not reply to it.
He's heard this shit before, probably.
Yeah. You can keep proceeding on through the wrong layer. You can keep proceeding on through here. The chuckling continues.
I tell what direction it's coming from.
Earlier it was from behind you. Now it sounds like it's coming from the tomb you're passing by. The one directly to Harshnag and Adriel's left. Yes, that one.
Inks is just basically keeping in step with Harshnag to use him as cover.
Raid signs.
That's the spirit. Harshnag keeps moving along. He stays pretty close behind Syl. The chuckling moves along with you guys. Until finally you find its source. Say hello.
Of course it is.
Harshnag. What are you doing with these little tidbits? We are leaving. It will not be a problem. Tell the Lord that.
Wait, the what?
Ragaloth will want an explanation from you next time you're here.
They just all saying this in complete blackness.
Basically. He did. That is what he said. The king will have his due. I will pay it. But for now, I have people to help. It would be nice if he could leave. Harshnag leaves the sphere of darkness and starts heading towards the exit. Little people, we need to go. Now. Before others come.
I'm right behind you, darling.
You wave goodbye to the devourer.
Yes.
All right. You are a very kind soul, Ox. Yeah, on your way out, you pass through. You pass by several more closed doors. And several more very creepy looking crypts. Harshnag is kind of moving very, very quickly as he can without running, towards the exit.
We're, of course, running because,
Fucking devourers.
well, then we got to keep up with the giant.
Right. The giant gets outside. And takes you all with him.
Goodness, you keep some interesting company, darling.
He is not company. He is a thug.
I'm in my statement. Keep some interesting talk first, people.
I suppose. Now, you asked about Eye of the Old Father.
That's right.
I do believe. Eye of the Old Father is hidden in the spine of the world. It is well to the west of here. I can guide you there. I have been there before. But is there somewhere... Is that where you wish to go?
We believe it is the next place we must go to finish our own quest.
I see. Very well. I will lead you. It would be good to have company, and frankly, my family, I suppose you could call them, have caused enough trouble.
Well, it would be an honor to travel with the amazing Harshnag, as we've so heard on our journeys here.
Yes, they are big fans of me. I do not understand why. I just help. One man wanted to name his child after me. It was very weird. One woman keeps telling me she wants to climb in my beard and get lost.
Oh yes, we were acquainted.
It is very weird. You small people are very strange sometimes.
Well, each shows their devotion in different ways, I suppose.
I suppose you could call it that.
Well, no worries, darling. We are quite subdued in that aspect.
I see.
But we are very appreciative of the help.
Sorry?
But we are very appreciative of the help either way.
Okay. So no, Hecaton is missing.
Yeah, he's still lost. Okay.
Yeah, he's still not around.
I mean, if he's there, we'll talk to him.
I mean, he might be there.
Or I thought the
He's
wording
got to
was.
be somewhere.
I thought the wording was more like being able to get to the Oracle is supposed to help us find him or something.
That's what Lord Naboon told you. Yes.
But Lord Naboon's getting that secondhand, and if we have any experience with oracles before, we're not expecting a straight answer.
No. No. All right. I have all father. Hopefully help you all. This will be good. How do you wish to... So I've... Yeah, the Allfather is now on your map. Harshnag can tell you all where it is, roughly.
We pull out a map, we figure it out, get a description, we put it on the map. It appears to be close to Mirabar, yes? Or the closest of the little people towns is Mirabar?
This is correct, yes.
We can travel by circle to Mirabar quickly.
Mirabar is a dwarf city, yes?
Yes? I honestly don't know.
It is.
Yes?
Is not good place for giants to be.
But I don't think an elf speaking up for you will help much.
I am sure you are a very good elf, but I do not think you will be able to save me from a city full of dwarves. I appreciate the thought, though. If you had some way of disguising me, then perhaps. But...
Perhaps. Hold on.
Yanks will just kind of give a shrug. Sorry, darling, my disguises are limited.
All right. Does anybody have a way of disguising him, actually? I'm honestly curious.
Illusions are not exactly a specialty of the natural world.
I have invisibility.
Oh, there's that.
Does invisibility have size restrictions?
I don't think so.
It'd be kind of hilarious if just a bunch of dwarves walk into him not seeing him.
I was gonna say, as long as he's giant-sized, I think we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody has a enlarge reduce yet.
That would be the needed spell. That should be on the druid list, isn't it?
What?
I don't see it here.
No, it is on the saucer list.
Yeah, sorcerer wizard.
I thought it was a druid spell. Alright.
It is a mystery.
Either way,
But
that
we'd
would
be better
involve
off
either a
finding,
level
like-
up or a scroll.
It's on second level. If it were a druid spell, I could just pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Maybe a magic item?
You
Not
can
one
try.
that we have, but one we could possibly acquire.
That would be a acquirable magic item, probably. Yes.
In a convenient amount of time, though.
I
mean,
would have to check the DMG for that.
at the very least, we have to head back to Everlund anyway, right? We could look there.
You do, and you will probably be heading back through Silvery Moon. You could also look there.
Also, bonus of Everlund is there's a teleport thing there.
Well, I mean, that's the point of needing to disguise him, because we're going to Mirabar then.
Well, right, but we
Right,
can still
should hit
bounce
the
through it.
Hawk's Nest on our way.
Yeah, it's true. We could bounce to, like, a different city that might have the item.
Right.
It is also possible to just go on land. It is not fast, but it is
The difficulty there is that the Evermoors have become quite dangerous, as I'm sure you're aware, but
Well, I mean,
we'd have to go around those.
We don't need to go that far through the Evermoors. We just need to skirt around Zamorvan Hall.
Also, did we understand he was talking to the Devourer like they were buddies?
You heard everything they were saying.
So-
Not for nothing, they sounded to me like old enemies.
Well, maybe, but still more like frenemies than enemies.
Did call him a
Because
thug.
they were talking about having talked to the same boss.
I assume he meant the
Zero
Lord who was
Fail might
basically
have said
letting
the
him
same
be
of
there.
Crowley.
Point being, we should just ask if he can just truck right through the place and if the undead will mess with him.
What's the Lurkwood like? Any overland shortcut?
Good question. Let me check my notes.
You thinking going through Fell's Pass? Or Fell Pass?
So I mean, there's nothing too bad in Liquid. So, there's a couple of barbarian tribes that hunt in there. There's some goblinoids, some wolves, and dire wolves. But there's nothing super awful in there.
Incidentally, I can cast Polymorph, and it lasts an hour.
You could turn him into an animal.
I could turn him into a dwarf if I wanted to.
Oh man.
Yeah, polymorph is beast only. You need true polymorph for anything more.
Turn Harshnag into a fucking squirrel or something?
Yes.
Could we get out of Mirabar in an hour?
If you were ambitious enough, probably. Yeah. Where's the teleportation circle in Mirabar? Let me check that as well. It's somewhere in here.
You'd have to change him into something with a little bit more intelligence, because it gets the mental ability scores of the thing. We don't know I'm scurrying off in the woods.
Also, something that
Do
Skrillex
dress him
only-
count?
Oh, yeah, okay. The Mirabar circle is actually within the walls. Like, yeah, it's pretty near the walls of Mirabar.
So we could hypothetically show up and say, "Yo, we're in a hurry. Sorry. Thanks for
Yeah.
To be fair, tell me running through a dwarven city with a giant timer doesn't sound like an awesome adventure. Surely one of you can make a song about that later.
I mean, I feel like it would be awesome, but not in a good way.
Oh no, it'd be hilarious. I mean, it's not like we're not coming in with a flying cat and an elk. But yeah, if we pop out, don't hang around. If anyone asks, we're in a hurry to get to Xanthral's Keep on secret business. Then once we're outside of town, we turn north, follow the Mirror River up as far as we need to, which is most of the way, and then cut through the mountains.
Because the real question is, would Harshnag mind being a beast for a short while?
It is definitely the fastest way, but okay. We've come up with this plan. Explain it to him.
Who wants to pitch being turned into a beast? The giant.
I think Rich and I can tag team this.
All right, explain it to him. Harshnag's fairly intelligent, so you don't have to like dumb it down at all. But explain to Harshnag.
So we're gonna do this thing. It's gonna be this awesome thing. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great.
Darling, it's just something swift. You don't need to build it up that much.
You have not told me what it is. You are making me worried.
Honestly, it's nothing that strange, but I believe our friend Siliqui over here has a particular spell that might be able to transform you into something that would get past any dwarven radar for the amount of time we would need to slip by. However, it would not be humanoid, if that's all right.
Wow.
I can assure you it's only for an hour at the most. That should give us plenty of time to get out.
It is. It will do, I suppose.
Oh, thank you, darling. Honestly, if you wanted, we might be able to turn you into a Tressum, like our friend Rilix here, and point to think. You could have wings!
Ha! I have never flown before.
See? New experiences all around.
I will do this. It will not be. I will not be happy, but I will do this.
Oh, thank you so much. We're sorry for the trouble. Promise we'll make it swift and painless as possible.
It's good. Now, how are we getting to Mirabar in the first place? That is my question for you.
Well, if we can get back to Everland, we can just pop over there. That's the plan, at least.
I see. There is a way of teleporting, I assume.
That's the plan.
All
We
right.
have access to a network of circles.
Important question. Will the people of Everland try to kill me?
Weren't
I
they
do not-
singing his praises when we were in Everland?
No. The
Harshnag
Harshnag,
Silver Moon.
Harshnag being a swell guy, I think started probably in Newport. Did anybody do it on Silver Moon? They should have. Silver
I had
Moon,
heard of them.
yeah. Silver Moon's a bit more isolated, or sorry, less isolated than Newport or Dead Snows is. It's not exactly Harshnag's scene.
Nevertheless, if you're with us, I don't think they will. It is not a dwarf town.
This is not reassuring, but
Do we know? Yeah, that's a question. Can we talk to?
Before I come anywhere near it, please.
All right, so here's what we do. We send a message via magic to bards that we know in Everland to start singing about what a swell guy he is.
I was going to say, do we know if Lord Naboon has contacts in Neverland that? Because I assume if that was the case, he probably has like sending stones their way.
We have a sending stone to him, so we can ask him if he can. At that point,
Pull
just
some
ask him
strings.
to smuggle a frost giant.
Sorry?
At that point, we're asking him to smuggle a frost giant into Everland because that circle's like right in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not smuggling him.
Well, we have to
We
somehow
can take
get
him
him into.
reasonably openly if we have permission.
Yeah, it's a pretty big if. So let's double check on that before we. Because either
runs
way, we're gonna
Everland?
have to go past Newfort, so we can definitely head out while we consider this.
Okay.
He has at least 50 letters of recommendation up and down the Nether Mountains.
So many. So many. Everybody's happy to write one for him if you ask.
Everybody who's of any particular power that other towns might know
And I
of.
was gonna say, we might as well grab a few before we head out.
Wait, you actually want letters of recommendation from these people?
At least from the leaders.
The reasonably educated, notable citizens. The ones who can spell the same word twice in a row.
Or at least the one who spell Harshnag is a swell guy.
Some of them just draw pictures of them, like a big giant, and them hugging him and like hearts all around.
Alright.
Harshnag BFG.
Alright, you can go in and talk to Corilla, the priest who leads the abbey in Dead Snows. He'll put the word out. By the next evening, you have by your count 26 letters talking about what a swell guy Harshnag is. 12 illustrations of Harshnag picking up people and either hugging them or crushing them to death, while lots of hearts are all around them. And one very detailed description of how magnificent Harshnag's beard is. And how anyone with a beard that nice can't possibly be evil.
Well, good, we get to pick and choose. We got plenty. But I think the better idea while we're doing this is to also contact Lord Naboon and see if he has any thoughts
Any
about...
way to help us?
I mean, we have a day to wait for these letters to come in, so...
In fact, you do.
And he was the one who told us to find Harshnag in the first place, so he at least is pretty sure that he's okay.
He might not be on the Harshnag is a swell guy train, but
The Harshnag is not going to fuck with anyone, especially if we're around.
right.
Which, heck, can he get it like a message of a letter sent to us? Or sent to Everland?
Yeah, he can probably manage that. It's gonna take you guys a bit to get back there. I am very glad to know that you found Harshnag. Did everything go okay? Did you find him? Is he in good shape? Is he willing to lead you to the eye?
He is we found him. He's in excellent shape. We're all in excellent shape. He's willing to lead us to the eye. He's more than happy. He's happy to help with that. The issue we have is we're trying to figure out how best to get to there from here. So we wanted to get into Mirabar, but obviously bringing a frost giant in would be a problem. So we figured out a way to get, once we get him there, to get him out of Mirabar safe and sound. The trick is to do that, we have to get him into Everland. And we're trying to figure out how to do that.
Obviously don't want to cause alarm.
You know, without getting attacked or anything.
I can manage that. I'll ask Valharrow to facilitate this for you. I'll contact you with details once I've heard back from him. Expect that in probably a day or two.
Okay, we're a few days away anyway.
All right. Valharrow should definitely be able to facilitate this for you. So.
And that is why you are the best, my lord.
Why, thank you. Has there been anything else odd that you've come across?
Well, it seems like the Evermores have gotten a bit more rowdy lately.
What else is new, unfortunately? The sooner we resolve all of this unpleasantness, the sooner we can turn our attention to that.
Probably also bring up the dig, if we haven't mentioned that to him already.
Oh, the dig. Oh, yes. Oh, hells. If you have the chance, do stop that. I've heard Valharrow has told me a bit about what this construct of theirs is reputed to have done. If the fire giants succeed in finding all the pieces of it, and the result does not bear thinking about.
To be fair, we have struck a blow at them finding all of the pieces.
Well, that's good. The fire giants are ingenious creatures, though. With a machine that's reputed to have stalemated a god, I can't imagine a lesser version of it will be very good to have around.
Is Harshnag a part of this conversation?
Would you invite him to be?
Probably, yeah, if he wants to be.
His response will be probably, why not? Why not? So he's there listening in.
Other than that, and, well, the only other thing we saw in the Evermores was that there seems to be quite a bit more devourers than we expected.
Yes. They're gathering. Have you seen any other interesting undead along the way?
There's the giant crows.
There is watchers. We're going to, there have been reports of them flying over Silvery Moon lately. We're going to institute a policy that they should be killed on sight. None of them are to be allowed within bowshot of the city itself. For now, though, we still don't have the strength to strike into the Evermoors and burn them out, so I'm not sure what else can be done about them. If anything, this just proves the need for you to do this as quickly as you can.
That is certainly understandable.
I knew you would.
Well then, darling, we'll start our way back to Evelyn as soon as possible.
Good. I'll contact you once Valharo has a plan to get Harshnag in.
Perfect.
I hope to hear from you with success soon.
As do we, my lord.
Good. He'll terminate the sending. This Lord Nabon, who is he? Harshnag is asking.
He is our most gracious benefactor from Waterdeep.
I see. And he is... Who does he work for?
Well, we call it the Lord's Alliance.
I see. This is good to know. Anyhow, it will be a long day traveling. You should sleep. I will find you in the morning. We will be on the road.
Very well.
Harshnag goes and sits under a tree, kind of stares up at the moon, and hums softly to himself.
Thanks for keeping note of that tune for later.
Yeah. So, you have found Harshnag. He is good.
Isn't he good?
He is in fact a swell guy.
And we should probably take advantage of actually having beds tonight before we leave. We didn't get to last time.
All right. Yeah. If there's nothing else you guys want to do, Carilla will go ahead and show you straight to your rooms. You can sleep.
We could do that, but we are in town.
You are what?
But we are in town. And towns have inns and public houses.
In fact, they do, yes.
Alright, a little bit of fun before sleep then.
Oh no. Alright. Oh, you're just straight up rolling. Okay, let me grab that crafting table now. Didn't even wait to ask. All right.
Sorry, was that not right?
No, that's fine. Um,
Oh dear.
All right. So, fun fact. Does anybody else want to carouse before I get into this one?
Inks is once again carousing adjacent.
Sure, why not?
All right, go ahead and roll that. All right. So, Rich, we're gonna do yours first because I suspect it'll be much shorter. Um, Rich, you wake up still in the Abbey, which is a start, but you're in a coffin. Several of the priests are standing over you, offering a pauper's last rite. And as they see you begin to move, they scream in surprise. Ah! Who are you? You are dead. Why are you still alive?
How do you know I was dead?
You weren't moving. That is a clear sign of being dead.
Well, as you can see, I'm not dead yet.
I feel happy.
That is perfectly correct logic. I see nothing wrong with that.
What would it be a doctor? Is that correct for this setting?
Monk.
I feel like, monk priest, you should just say, like, I saw the most wonderful vision of your god, and I think I have been blessed. I think I am your new prophet.
Do we have a party rule against starting religions?
Sorry?
I said, do we have a party rule against starting religions?
Not explicitly.
No.
Rich is
I had
the
a
many-named god.
Honestly, the question of starting religions has never come up before.
I honestly find that kind of surprising.
So I had a vision. I looked in a hat, and your god spoke to me.
The god spoke to you? What did he say?
Go learn basic anatomy, you dipshit.
The god has spoken!
It's a sign from our Lord on Terra! Everyone must go fuck themselves! Yay, Robin understands.
The priest scrambles off to go, where are the basic anatomy textbooks? The Lord has spoken! Rich, do you want to fuck with this gullible idiot anymore?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So you can slip back to your room and find your clothes without much problem. So um so fun fact. The Dead Snows used to have a lord. They used to have the Ice Spear family as their lords, but the last lord died around 100 years ago. And in his will, he willed the his family estate to be used as a bardic college. So you wake up in the office of the dean of said bardic college. There is a light knock on the door, and a student enters. Behind him, you can see a line of students. Hello, ma'am. I'm here for my admissions interview.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Like, have you heard the story about the giant balls?
I'm I'm just going to sit down right here, and he sits in front of your desk and is quiet. And just looks expectantly at Syl.
I'm going to rub my eyes and blink a few times.
He continues to look expectantly at you. He looks very nervous.
I'm sorry, I've been terribly busy this time of year. You understand how it is.
Of course, Madam Dean. Of course.
What am I wearing?
You're wearing a very fine suit.
Do I still have my fabulous hat?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
But yes, you are wearing an immaculate suit.
Okay, well, I have no idea where I came by this or where, in fact, I am right now, but at least I'm dressed for it, apparently.
Yes, you are.
So, I'm going to ask him what he's hoping to accomplish here as a student.
Well, ma'am, I've always been fascinated with people telling stories. It started years ago when a bard came to my hometown. He continues on for a couple of minutes, giving a heartfelt seeming story about the time a bard came to his lonely little village. You want to read his mind. He's extremely nervous. He's like, oh God, please, please, please let this go well. He's only a bardic student. The drunkenness comes later. So he goes on for a bit about his childhood anecdote. And that's when I decided I wanted to be a bard. He sits there waiting for you.
And how was his personal story?
Let's find out. It was pretty good. It was pretty good, actually. It was very touching. It hit all the right points about bards being a force for good and helping people and entertaining and everything. Very touching.
You find another hat in the room, stick it on his head, and the hat suddenly says, Lore Bard!
You
Does
do
there
see a
appear to
ratty
be-
old hat on one of the shelves around you.
The Bardic Sorting Hat knows what's up. That's how regular.
Okay.
That's how the bards in this school can like get away with drinking a lot and seducing people. They're off doing that, and then the hat does all their work for them.
Okay, so I'm going to ask him what he thinks that he personally is going to bring to being a bard that's going to make him special and stand out. What does he see as his unique gift to the bardic universe?
Well, ma'am, I'm I've traveled all over the place. I've seen many things. I've done some incredibly stupid things. Um, I believe that my worldly experience will set me apart from the other bards here. I'm subtracting 7 off that because it's total shit. So, you are not convinced.
Was he thinking about something else at the time?
He's thinking, oh god, I hope she doesn't notice I'm lying through my teeth.
Boy, that's an unfortunate thing to be thinking when someone has a fantastic cat opposite you.
I mean, he doesn't know that the very fancy hat is also a hat of detecting thoughts.
Well, no, that's why it's a very fancy hat as opposed to, an ostentatious helmet.
Right.
So I'm just going to look at him expectantly. I'm going to become a pit of silence into which he feels he must throw words.
Um. 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 There once was a maiden from Stoneberry Hollow. She didn't talk much, but boy did she swallow. He looks at you to see if you're like not doing the thing.
Hang on a second.
I had a nice land that she sat upon. The maiden from Stonebury, who was also your mom.
Wait. Did he just say your mama?
So many South Park jokes now.
So yes, he did just make a yo mama joke.
He made a singing yo mama joke to the dean of the Bard College.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I don't think he understands how to influence people, make friends, and influence people.
He should read that handy scroll that the dean of this Bardic college totally wrote a couple of years ago. Isn't that
Hey.
right, dean of this Bardic college?
Is there nothing more bard than just singing out your ass to try to get out of something? There is nothing
you're
more
not
bardly.
wrong. So I'm going to let him finish his little ditty, and I'm going to give just enough silence for it to be awkward without being quite enough for him to feel like he has to start throwing something into. I'm going to say, I see.
I
Young man, do me a favor. I'm going
Of
to
course.
point to the hat and say, "Could you put that on, please?"
He walks over to the hat, eyes wide, puts it on his head. Now what, Madam Dean?
Now you are an ancient wizard who spent the last 100 years in a tower doing arcane researches, going back to visit your family for the last time. Convince me of it.
I
Sell me.
damn. He rolls pretty good. So Arcane Wizard, going back to see family last time, been busy for hundreds of years.
Yes.
These nights never go how I expect them to go. All right. So he hams it the fuck up. All right, I am going back in time to see my family. I am going back to the past. Oh, Sheila, my love, it has been so many years since I saw you last. Oh, how I've yearned to see you. Oh, is that our son? He's so grown. Oh, son, I've missed you so. I'm so sorry I missed you growing up. He hams for a little while longer. It's surprisingly effective, though.
All right. I'm sold. Put the hat back. See my secretary for your schedule.
Wait, sorry?
I am saying to him, put the hat back. See my secretary for your schedule.
Oh, thank you, Madam Dean. I'll go do that right now. Thank you very much. He scurries, puts the hat back, and heads out the door.
Okay, does this room have a window?
Aw, you don't want to do another one?
Oh god, there are more?
There's a fucking
The
line
whole
of
line.
these
Being
kids.
Dean is suffering.
There's a line of these children.
Quick, suddenly find something to pile up on the chair and stick the hat on top of it and then run out. See how long it takes him to realize it's not actually a person sitting there.
Rich asks a very good question, but yes, there is a window to this room.
See, that's my concern is that there is a real Dean, that she is simply late. Or that worse, I have her tied up in a closet somewhere, dear God.
There is a closet in this room.
I'm going to go ahead and lock the door for a minute and check the closet while I'm thinking of it.
The dean is passed the fuck out with vomit all over the front of her suit.
Oh, she's not wearing your clothes. That's better.
I might be wearing some of her other clothes. Are we of a similar size?
You are?
Yes, there's a good chance I'm wearing some of her other clothes. Well, since she's not going to be walking in and interrupting me anytime soon. No, just to be sure, she looks entirely passed out from alcohol and not in any way from, say, violence.
No, there do not appear to be any marks on her. She just got caught up in the carousing with you.
true bard.
Well, I would certainly not be a good person if I let her day's work go unfulfilled when it's my fault that she can't do it herself.
God.
However, we do have other things to do this session, so I'm not sure how many of these interviews you want to actually conduct versus just going along with the general style that I have established.
Come on, Silly. You're making us late.
We do, in fact, have other things to do this session. I will briefly describe the next student you have come in. The next student, instead of the very nervous, suited student that you had before, this one is visibly drunk when he walks in. He kind of wanders over to the chair, braces himself against it, leans in towards you, and wiggles his eyebrows a bit. Hey, how you doing?
And that was the one that Inks got to carouse last night.
That is unproven. You can't prove that.
You can't deny it.
You can't not prove it.
You can't disprove it.
Sorry?
Said you can't disprove it.
That's my story, I'm sticking to it.
Sure. Sure. All right. So, post line of interviewees, you can escape from the room, kind of wake up the dean a little bit.
And tell her that I
And,
look forward to seeing her again next time I'm in town.
Oh, yes. It was lovely, she says, while cradling her head.
Then don't worry, I handle this year's admissions for you.
Oh, God. I slept through admissions.
Don't worry about it, it's handled. You have some
I
fantastic students.
have no doubt.
All right, now I'm going to GTFO.
All right. The window drops you a little bit, but nothing you can't handle. You, after a few hours have passed, you meet up with the rest of
Where have you been? Oh, I want to tell you all about the little darling I found last night.
Oh?
Oh, tall, dark, and handsome, but he said he was a student.
Really?
Bards are always magical.
Well, perhaps less so when they're already quite drunk.
Oh, that just makes it more fun, darling. But I suppose we should be off, shouldn't we?
Places to be, things to do. Yes, yes.
Speaking of which, I'm going to need the whole story from you later.
It's an interesting one.
I have no doubt.
You have all finished carousing, then?
Definitely.
Yes, I believe I'm done for now.
All right. Let us be off then. It is long road. We should be off. So Harshnag can't quite go at horse speed, but he's pretty damn fast. So you are slowed down a bit, but you do. So you don't quite make it to Newfort within just a day, but you are most of the way along the path to there by the time you leave, or by the time you have to stop for the night. Harshnag mostly just for the day wanders along next to you guys in silence. The rest of you, does anybody make any effort to engage him in conversation or anything?
Always.
Okay. What are you asking him about?
Mostly his stories, places he's been that he's found interesting, how he sort of became the go-to giant amongst the small people.
Harshnag doesn't like to tell many stories. He is fast. Fast is past. I do not like to take too much time on it. If you want stories, go south. Ask for stories of Force Grey. It was my old adventuring group. We broke a lot of things in the city back in the day. But that is... that is past. As for the people, they just seemed like they needed help. For the Lord's Alliance, nobody much paid attention to the small folk out here. There's few enough of them that I can wander between their towns. They like my company, I like their food, and they don't try to kill me, like most larger cities do. It works out pretty well.
Well, I'm glad for that. I can assume it must be terrible having to deal with so many people wanting to kill you just for the way you look.
Yes. I'm not sure you quite understand, he says, looking at you.
Oh, perhaps not, but I can at least try.
Indeed. It is, how do you say it? It sucks.
She just smirks at that.
The people in the cities, they have no idea the work we do out here. That's, it is life. We'll
Speaking
always
of
be
work
fast.
done, weren't we supposed to interfere with the dig if we could?
If we can.
Supposed to interfere with which side?
The dig.
Dig.
Lauren Naboon asked you to do that if you could. He's, worried about the giant mecha.
I can't say he's wrong to be worried about that. Do we think that we could interrupt it?
Honestly, no.
Yeah, it was hard enough dealing with one fire giant.
That's the can-do adventuring spirit I've come to foster in you all.
We just really enjoy a fight we can win and not completely die.
But you cannot always be certain. There's always risk in fight. Sometimes they get lucky.
Oh, yes, of course.
Have to take risks if you want to get ahead in life.
Oh, I know all about risks. I just prefer different kinds.
Huh. Huh. I suppose. But I cannot fight fire giant dig site on my own. If you are not going, I will not either.
Do you think we could fight a fire giant dig site with you?
Is possible. Would not be easy, but so many good things are not, am I right?
He's not wrong.
Depends on your definition of easy. Well, if we think we can get through it and then get back to the original objective within a decent amount of time.
It is up to you.
We can at least scout the site and see if it would be a viable thing to do.
I suppose we could do that.
So, check it out.
We're going to need a bit more lead if it comes to that again.
Yeah. Can you give me like 2 minutes, real quick? I need to deal with something. Be right back, guys.
By all means.
Forever off the rails.
All the fun is off the rails.
Exactly. That's why forever.
I mean, at least we're better than that one adventuring party I was in.
Which one?
It was one of my first parties, and for about 3 months straight, we utterly eradicated every adventure hook the DM came up with.
Oh no. To be fair, it's better than being utterly eradicated every time.
Yeah, we still have yet to TPK you guys.
Don't even think. I still have post-traumatic flashbacks.
Come on, at least a couple of our characters didn't die last time.
No, it's not from this group at all. I have NAM flashbacks to other groups.
Fair.
You weren't there, man.
You
weren't there.
Robin was slightly there.
I mean, slightly. I think I rolled for like 5 campaigns.
That's true. But that's compared to like at least maybe 10, 12.
Is game thing. Ian Beak. Wait, no, fuck. I need to close the door to the laundry room. It's really bugging me. 10 seconds.
All right, 10 seconds is up.
Okay, I'm back. All right, so you guys wanted to check out the dig site.
Yeah,
I
decided to do that.
if you could. Okay. All right, dig site. So the dig site is, yeah, about most of a day's travel north of town, as it is marked on the map.
We should probably make some attempted concealment as we go.
Yep, time to be sneakies.
That might not be an unwise idea. Will everybody please roll me stealth checks for when you get closer? Oh, Harshnag actually rolled surprisingly well.
Ninja
Giants are
giant.
sneaky, man.
As usual.
Oh, of course. Oh, that should not be at disadvantage. Hey!
No,
All
that
right.
was a 5. That was the first roll.
The first roll is at disadvantage by accident.
Yeah, but still the first roll out of the 2 was a 5. So it wasn't as if it was taking the second one.
The 7 still spots you.
That's fair, but at least it doesn't spot anybody else.
I mean, I feel obliged to point this out.
Are we doing everybody has to be sneaky?
This is true. Yeah, fuck it. You guys group stealth well enough that you can pass by at least the first round of fire giants that you see.
You just won't be able to see like what's going on. You could probably do
Sorry?
that from a nearby hill.
Right.
I mean, I was going to take a pass through the camp and squirrel for him.
Okay.
Even that.
So the dig site itself looks kind of like a pit mine does nowadays. It's almost an inverted pyramid. So there are two fire giants walking around the dig site. One of them is carrying a rod very similar to your to the rod that you guys have, another rod of the Vonendon. He is periodically muttering at the staff. The other is mostly just standing next to him. The second one, however, looks kind of odd. Instead of the enormous slab of metal that giants call a sword, he's carrying two enormous spiked shields, and he's very heavily armored. Around the two giants, there swarms a whole horde of orogs and lesser goblinoids. They are some of them are carrying rubble, but most of them are whipping the slaves who are digging the mine. The slaves are of various race. Some are human, some elven, a few dwarves. There are a couple of gnomes here and there, but they all look ragged. And beaten. So on your nearby hill, you narrowly dodge a fire giant patrol. It's really a single fire giant. He seems to be heading out further away from the dig site. As you watch, the digging continues. Is there anything specific that you are looking for?
Personally, I'm thinking of landscape features so we can turn to our advantage.
The ground around the mine is mostly barren. There's been a lot of tread through it. The area a bit further out from that, though, is mostly hills. The mine itself is in a valley.
Alright, so we passed a picket line on the way in. There are two in the pit, and we've seen one go out on patrol. That's a fair number of fire giants.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but I have a low opinion of our ability to take out that many of them at once. At least in combat. Does anyone want to try seducing them?
I did try that once. It didn't quite work out as well as I thought. And I did get the brunt of
I
the attack
will
on the last
pass.
one.
Well, if somebody's got to seduce them and nobody else wants to, I guess Ox can do it.
You, as I,
You know
is
they're not
Ox
stools, right?
volunteering for the task?
I'm sure he could probably be the one best suited to seduce them because I'm sure they've never had a metal slave before.
I think we should fight them.
The question is how. We don't quite have the element of planning, surprise, and terrain to do what we did last time.
Well, we do have Invis if we can get someone in a strategic place that might work for us.
Bear in
Also,
mind,
greater
you also have
invisibility.
Harshnag with you.
That's true. Like, if he thinks he can take him on, that's great, but I hope our luck doesn't kill him. Then we're just fucked all around.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, first we get him to mark on the map where the Eye of the Allfather is before we go running into this.
No, we already did that. I got that.
Yeah, you already have it marked.
Okay,
on the
good.
map.
That's okay then. I can haste him. That might help.
Oh dear God.
Like, say hello to my not so little friend.
Yeah, that would do. That would be a thing.
Okay, that would be amazing. I'm in.
You're into fighting them, you're into Ox seducing them, or you're just into casting haste on Harshnag?
Yes. Just yes.
Alright.
Ox goes in from one side, distracts them. Harshnag comes up from behind, hasted. And possibly invisible at first.
Oh, you're hasting Harshnag.
I can haste one other person too.
I thought you were hasting Ox's seducing.
I feel like this is what the other haste should be for.
Yes, that's why I moved
For
what I
extra
did.
hasty seducing?
Well, I mean, Ox would get it anyway, since he's the most melee. Remember, we get a minute, so you gotta seduce really quickly.
Alright. Are we really doing this?
Not that seducing. It's not gonna work.
I
As much as Inks would love to
rest
fucking
of the
see
party.
that, she knows her game very well, and she knows that would not work.
Rest of the party, what are your thoughts on this?
This is a terrible idea, but it's not the first terrible idea we've had.
I figured it'll at least make a good distraction.
Not for nothing. Even if we get the distraction, then what? Is Harshnag going to run in and kill all the fire giants?
I would
No,
hope
that's
he
We should
at
all
least leaves
strategically
some of them
place
for
ourselves
us.
around.
I don't think we're the right team to be sneaking around in here and seeing how far they are in the digging up process. That's about the only information we can really get.
If
I'm
only
gonna
we
go
could
ahead
do
and
the
drop
Liquid
you on
City
the map
bomb.
here.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, say again?
I'm just going ahead and dropping you guys on the map so you can get a vague idea of what your opposition looks like.
But now the question is, would the slaves fight against us or with us or as their own faction?
They would probably just run the fuck away.
Yeah, they're fucking slaves.
Best
They
case
don't
scenario,
exactly
they
have
run away.
giant killing weapons.
Worst case scenario, they try to hit us with one of them.
Grievous harm with a body.
You ever been so mad that you hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
There's only 2 fire giants.
You didn't get the brunt of a rock throw last time.
Yeah, speaking of someone who's been hit by one of those hurt.
A lot.
That said, we could ambush the singular giant on watch. It's already past us, and we shouldn't be looking behind.
This is a thing you could do. Yes.
I mean, if you just want to fly over in bird form and get a good look and see how far along they are, that's good information.
Unfortunately, I
size of the
cannot
force?
yet become a bird.
Really?
Level 8.
How many giants are there, approximately?
How many giants? Just
All told at this location.
as far as you can tell, there's the one on patrol and 2 here.
So only a few? Unless there's another dig somewhere else. Okay.
Does the one on patrol have a helmet? Do we just fight it on its own, give Harshnag its armor, and try to sneak him in that way?
The old steal the armor trick.
Yeah, the one on patrol does not have a helmet.
Alas.
I feel obliged to point out that Harshnag is white. The fire giants are not.
That's what I meant by armor take. With a helm.
Racist.
They are literally different races.
Okay, so I guess that's why he gets an invisibility until the...
So, yeah, you can totes... I don't know what the current plan is.
I'm not actually sure either. I think we were still hashing it out. So far, I think we've considered seduction and wait until this guy goes into an alleyway, hit him over the head, and steal his clothes.
Though he doesn't have a helmet, so that doesn't work at all. Oh, Syl, do you have any, Earth-based spells that you might be able to completely fill in the hole and make it take longer?
I don't think the Earth. Is there any significant source of water here?
Towards what, sorry?
Are there any significant sources of water around here?
There is a river behind you. I have a horrible feeling I know what you're going to try and do with this river.
Is it make a new pond?
Yeah, something to that effect. All right.
So we're staying the hell away, though.
You do realize that this is not a subtle spell, right? In any sense of the word.
As I recall, someone was going to be providing us with a distraction.
Not if you're about to drown me.
Don't be in the hole.
Would you wait? Last time this happened, don't you just like exist underwater?
If it's water, though, it'll probably...
Well, that's beside the point.
They can probably just wade in it and grab it.
That really depends on how deep it is. How deep is the pit now?
Deep. How deep can control water fill?
Depends how much time I have.
Um, Depends how long you're willing to stand there with all of these lovely things trying to fight you. Um, it's probably around 100 feet down, at least. We're gonna go with
Um,
100 feet.
To the best of my knowledge, they probably would not be very good at shifting 100 feet of water.
You are correct.
Oh, so what we do is we have Harshnag run in, clothesline them both into the hole, and then put water in it, and they will drown because they were in frickin' heavy armor.
This is an excellent plan. You know, if only we had found something to cast enlarge reduce with, we could make them bigger first.
I might be able to phantasmal force something coming at them, or they'd have to jump into the hole to avoid it.
I can only hit one of them with that, though, right?
Twin spell.
Okay. This is a thing. Thoughts?
From all the stuff we learned about giants, what would be something they would actually like try to run or get cover from?
Dragons.
Sounds good.
It's a safe
Yeah, I was
bet.
gonna say that's kind of the whole point of this whole thing.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure whether they would try to run from or just directly get so mad that they would just up and fight it.
So those of you who are being quiet, do you have opinions on this plan?
I'm a fan of the twins. Phantasmal Force.
What do fire giants feel about, or how do fire giants feel about steam?
I mean, they're from the elemental plane of fire. Heat in general is not a big worry for them. So they're fine with steam.
I'd
What
rather
does
a lot of water will
Harshnag think of
probably
this plan?
inconvenience them more.
Harshnag. Harshnag seems okay with it. He's like, if you're sure you can get them both, then it's great plan. Even if you only get one, is pretty good plan. Just make sure it is one with big shields. Don't want to fight him.
I don't know how much I can target, but I can certainly try. But do you think if I get one, you can push the other?
I can try. We will
we are
see.
Trying all around.
If we are going to do this, we should remove the other guard from the equation first. Quietly, if possible.
Hmm.
Well, suggest might get them to get into the hole without it being an immediate danger.
Yeah. Suggest it and then fill the hole. You could totally do that. I don't know.
Yeah, suggest they sit in the bottom of the hole, close their eyes, and count to 1,000,000.
Hell,
Oddly.
a million or 10 would probably work.
Yeah.
Though I think suggestion is wisdom versus intelligence, so which one? I think they might be less intelligent than they are wise.
Do we have any way to quickly take out a giant?
Beat the heck out of them.
Yeah, it won't be quick enough. They have a lot of hit points. They take a lot of beating.
I mean, I have a few things that might take them out of the fight for a little while.
Okay, she's right. We want to make sure the guard doesn't wander in while we're in the middle of dealing with the two.
I mean, if we can.
If anything, well, I might be able
If
to
we
try to
could take-
suggest him to just go away as far as possible. But I
long
think
does
they're
If we
both
can take
suggestion
him
last?
out of the
so.
fight, can we coup de grace him?
I mean, if we can completely incapacitate him all at once, then yeah, we could
8 hours.
slit his throat or whatever. That is a lot longer than I thought. Yes, if we can get him to go away that way, that would work.
I mean, is there anyone who has any objection to slitting his throat?
Things just smokes her pipe. Ink's shattered one. She doesn't give a damn.
All right. So, is there a plan?
Like, if anyone had silence, that might make it easier to get around, but... Or get around the, one guard being distracted, but...
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing druids get.
It's a bard spell.
Yeah, I don't have it currently.
Mhm.
Because I thought somebody else had it, so I dropped it.
I don't think anyone else ever had it.
Maybe I was thinking of a different campaign, but I swear somebody else casted it at some point.
Maybe. I'd be down to run that campaign. It would be. That'd be interesting, actually. I'd be down to run that campaign.
Instead of all charisma getting out of situations, we're just super damn smart and awkward as fuck.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
I'd
more
love-
of we'd have every single spell between the five of us.
Yeah.
And then we could just share spell books.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyhow, current campaign. What would you like to do?
So we can do several different kind of layers here to where we could try one thing, and if that fails, go to plan B and C.
Always good to have plan B and C.
I love that we have a party that wants to have plans B and C that aren't running screaming.
That's plan
is
D.
usually run away screaming.
Damn it! You figured out my plan B and C.
I think you mean plan A.
No, plan A was
Okay.
just walk away now.
So if I remember correctly, the basic idea was we were going to start with trying taking out the patrolling guard. Suggestion was suggested.
Okay.
To make him go away. After that was done, we were going to have a distraction of some kind. Possibly Ox being shiny. And then we were going to use a combination of Phantasmal Force and Bull Rush to try and shove the 2 fire giants into the pit, which we were then going to flood.
Okay.
We're not going to try
Do I have all
suggesting
the
the
key-
giants into the pit?
We can do that too. The point is they have to end up in the pit.
We're saying suggestion seems more likely to work on a frost giant than bull rushing them.
Fire
I mean, a fire giant.
Yeah, bull rushing is the next plan down.
Okay, so we'll start with suggestion and then go to bull rush and whatnot.
Or phantasmal.
Can we suggestion 2 fire giants at once?
Yes, but I would say probably phantasmal 2 fire giants at once.
Well, since I believe Inks and I both have suggestion, we can each take one, and then if and when that fails, then Inks can do the twinned Phantasmal Force.
Aha, that's a good idea.
You could actually take a crack at suggesting to the guard to fuck off. I should probably not use those words.
Yeah. Just we know that have to hold on to it because it's concentration. So
Right, but if we got rid of both of them at the same time, then we just have, what are those, ogres?
Yeah, those are ogres.
Which I feel like is a much smaller threat.
You would be correct in saying that. And all the Orogs as well. Don't forget the Orogs.
The fireball bait? What?
Yeah.
As the size of the fireball increases, the number of problems it is incapable of solving goes to 0.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to make the really big ones. I already got told no, remember?
That wasn't a fireball.
It would have been a fireball. It would have been the biggest fireball.
Okay, so plan is suggest they piss off or go home.
Suggest they go inspect the pit very thoroughly.
Though also we may want to say phantasmal force first because that can be done from a longer distance and also not give away that we're here. Because suggestion involves we have to talk to them.
You know what? Instead of phantasmal forcing like a threat or something, you could phantasmal force signs of the things they're looking for in the center of the pit. That would probably get them to go down there.
Good call.
I have major
See, this
image for that.
Well, but see, phantasmal force means only they can see it. So if you major image it, they might just point out to their slaves, "Hey, go get that." If you phantasmal force it, the slaves will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
And then they
giants will have
kill
to go
all
down
the
there
slaves and
themselves.
then
That is
have
also
the
a
ogres
possible
do it.
consequence. Yeah.
I mean, either way, I see it as win-win.
Right. I mean, it's win-win-win. Either way, they do something that helps us.
What civilians?
The slaves.
I don't know if you mean thinking of civilians quite the way we do, but okay.
Yeah, continue with your planning. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I guess the question is, how does it look like they've actually been digging this hole? Has it just been like the slaves been down there?
By manpower.
So they haven't really been down there, they're just making other people do it.
Yeah. They're divining with the rod, but
And putting that under 100 feet of water wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Wait, they have another rod?
they do.
I'd still say probably Phantasmal Force would be the quickest and easiest way to get them directly into the pit. Without pausing for anyone else to.
Do we actually know how wise or intelligent they are?
They're people smart, aren't they?
Fire Jones? Yeah. They were of average intelligence.
So smarter than the average party member.
Yes.
Womp womp.
Yes.
I still think they're probably wiser than they are intelligent.
Yeah, I'd be willing to put money on that too.
But we'll still need backup plan in case either of them pass.
We have several backup plans at this point.
So we should probably find an order of them.
Phantasmal Force something in the pit to try and get them to go down there. Suggesting them into the pit. Phantasmal Force an external threat. Distract and Bull Rush.
Okay.
Those do sound like your options.
All right. Sorry.
I'm
Zone down. Major something about illusions. I missed. I'm sorry.
That would probably be not the backup at this point, because that's probably the least likely to work. Especially since
Sorry, did nothing happen?
Yeah, we're
We've
still
not yet
planning.
done the
Yeah, we're
thing.
still planning.
Okay. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I think probably people are right about them being wiser than they are smart, and that we should act accordingly.
Right, which means Phantasmal Force is more likely to work than Suggestion.
Yeah.
Is basically what that comes down to.
And actually, another thought about that: if it just gets one of them, then we double suggest the other. So it is improving our odds as long as it doesn't
Phantasm
totally
Force
fail
is
on both
concentration now.
Yeah, both of them are concentration.
balls.
But once they're down there, if she starts putting water in, it might help. But depending on how long it takes them to climb out, if it's possible. Like, do we see steps in this hole?
Of course.
Not
If we do the phantasmal force to get one of them to think there's something in the pit. The other might join them even if they don't see it.
If someone resists phantasmal force, do they know it?
It doesn't explicitly.
Yeah, it didn't
they
say
do.
that.
Yes. No, they do not.
So technically, if neither of them works on the first try, I can try again.
You are correct.
But if we get even one, we have to go for it all out.
I mean, it's not like we have to act right away. We can wait and see how they react to the phantasmal force.
All right, so we have a plan. Let's do it.
Right, the
All
plan's
right.
not getting any better, Go.
All right.
All right, who wants to? All right, we'll worry about it later.
All right. So, move number 1. What will it be, guys?
Guess we're going in phantasmal forcing.
All right.
Well, do we want to deal with the patrol guy first?
Yeah.
Oh, were we gonna do that?
Make him go away.
I thought we were going to try to phantasmal force both of them into the hole.
The one on patrol who's in the area, but not by the pit. So he doesn't come in behind us while we're trying to deal with the two by the hole.
Oh, there's a third. Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, there was one patrolling when you guys came in.
I vote we just keep an eye out for him.
Okay.
So again, the whole thing with the phantasmal force is that we're not directly engaging. So even if we need to back off, we can.
Yeah. Though if any case, they might crawl out dragons, because that's what I'm gonna do. Which might call other dude back. So just be ready for that.
All right, I should start heading for my position in a form that can be stealthy, because I don't need to be right on top of the battle for this. I can be a bit away.
All right. So you're set up by the river. The rest of you are set up to do your things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, who'd like to start us all off?
Well, if everybody's ready, I think it's time for Phantasmal Force.
Oh, right. I took your tokens off. I will add those. In the meantime...
Though, are we in initiative if they don't see us coming?
Not yet, I guess. I'm just kind of rolling for everybody on here. But Phantasmal Forcing, both of them? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, the regular-looking fire giant fails his save. The double shield fire giant.
Yes!
They see. What do they see? Tell me what they see.
They see a group of ginormous silver dragons coming from basically all four directions, basically converging in on them towards this hole.
You can't have what they see be larger than a 10-foot cube.
Shit.
Correct.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like thieving something breaking up out of the hole because you want them to go into the hole.
Are we trying to get to... Well, if we're trying to go that way, that I'm not sure if we can... I was trying to at least get something that they would jump into the hole to avoid.
I mean, I think they would jump into the hole to inspect adamantine if none of the slaves or anything notice it.
Okay, if you think that's the thing, but this is also a,
I mean, it's worth a shot, and if it fails, all we've done is spend a second-level spell slot.
okay. You get just like a shine of adamantine from the bottom.
And because it's phantasmal force, not just a simple illusion, they should think they sense it even through the rod.
That's true. Phantasmal Force is awesome that way.
Phantasmal force is fucking OP.
It is.
I love
Only
it.
if they're dumb.
But
Yeah,
most
really only if they're
they
dumb.
are.
Anyhow, so they've both failed their saves. What do they say?
I guess they're seeing the bright shine of an adamantine piece of thing from the bottom of the hole that they need to go get.
Adamantine! Adamantine! They jump down into the hole and knock some slaves out of their way. But they are in the hole.
You're up, Sil.
While Sill's getting ready, do we see the third one patrolling around at all?
You do not. Last you saw him, he was heading away from camp.
Okay.
He almost stepped on you guys, basically, when he was patrolling. But last you saw, he was heading away.
Okay, so I'm using control water to drive the river uphill and into the hole.
Oh boy. Alright. It's got the range. And you want to redirect flow to get it up. Sorry, I'm just checking the text of this spell to make sure that you can actually do this. Yeah, seems legit. Yeah, you can redirect flow to take it up the river and into the hole. So these guys are at the bottom of a 100-foot hole.
They also, I assume, like, they were so excited about this thing that they accidentally got stabbed a little bit with it when they were trying to touch it. That's the 5 psychic damage.
Sure.
They found an adamantine spinning wheel.
They found a bladed adamantine fidget spinner. All right. So they're in the hole. They're slapping at this thing and not having much success. The water begins to pour in around them. The Orods have realized that something is up and are forming their lovely little squadrons. The ogres don't give a fuck. But could everybody in the party please roll initiative now? Need to find something fitting.
So Ox is still going to try to seduce him?
No.
I feel like the music implies otherwise.
That's definitely what I'm hearing.
Yeah, this is totally not porn music. Sure, let's go with this one. Is that everybody? Adriel, Sil, Fox. Yep, that's everybody. All right. Battle begins. What do, guys?
Okay, so we're still up on the ridge, probably.
Oh, yes, you are up on a ridge to the east of the hole. I will drop your elk on there in a second.
Right. I'm assuming we're in like a copse of trees or something like that, behind some cover.
That's a ridge.
I was going to say, I actually split off to the north, didn't I?
You'd be off to the east of it.
Okay, but I am also not just like standing there in the middle of the field with my arms out, you know? Trying to take a little bit of cover in this.
Right.
Right. I'm gonna hold action if anyone comes towards us in an aggressive manner. I will mount and charge.
Okay. That is fine by me. All right, Ox, you're up.
Yeah, I'm also just going to hold for now. Move up a little bit. That's it.
All right, cool. So the Orogs don't really know what's going on. It's their turn. But they do know that something is weird with the fucking water pouring over the hill, attacking into their nice hole. So they are going to. They're all going to move around the pit. None of them see you yet, but they're all going to move around the pit. See if they can't find out what's good. Soliloquy.
I am going to continue to do my Katara thing out here.
All right.
Yes.
And I am not standing right next to the flow of the water, so when they do the obvious thing and trace it back, I'm like not standing there next to it. Oh, hi guys.
Right. Okay. It is the giant's turn. They're going to continue to be. At first, they are going to continue to be confused. One of them thinks, "Hey, this is weird. What's going on?" So he is going to attempt to make an int save. Actually, he's going to fail. The other one thinks nothing is wrong because he's dumb as fuck. The ogres, however, also think that something is weird with this with this stream of water. They are also going to move off that way. Can they see you?
Are they gonna charge, or are they just gonna kind of look at it?
They're gonna see if they can see you. Okay. Apparently they rolled not badly. That's kind of impressive. So yeah, they can see you. They shout, "People! People in trees!"
That would trigger my ready action.
All right. Do your thing.
All right, so I'm gonna attack with my sword.
All right.
Hold on. Yeah.
That might still hit. Ogres are kind of pathetic. Yeah, that still hits. That still
Okay,
hits.
that's one. Try again.
That will definitely hit.
And my Kefalo's action is going to be an attack.
All right.
1 second. It's a hit, right?
That'll still hit.
Okay. Their special ability is if they move at least 20 feet in a straight line towards the target and hit, they do an extra 2d6 damage. And then it has to make a strength save. But first, the damage. And it has to make a strength save DC 13.
All right. Well, it made the strength save.
So it did. It is not knocked prone.
Awesome. All right. The ogre that you just attacked is going to try and great club you.
Hold on. I'm a cast shield. Bringing my
Right.
AC.
All right. The ogre across from you is going to try and javelin you. I believe.
Still 23.
Yeah. Okay. So both the ogres miss. One of them is looking pretty bloody. Rich, what wonderful surprises do you have for us?
How high is the water?
I'm gonna say it's about 15 feet high in the hole.
And how tall are the giants?
20, 25.
I'll throw that at the top ogre.
Okay. He fails. Badly. So he is hideously laughing. He is prone and actually wait 1 sec. What are their int scores? Oh okay. They're almost not affected by this. But yeah, so the top giant thinks that everything is funny and is laughing his ass off. Anything else to do?
Nope.
All right. Inks, what up?
Let me see. Would I be able to use my action to adjust the illusion in that they've been trying to grab this thing or get up? Can I see like their hands are stuck to it, so they're stuck down there? Like it is like molten and it is basically just like fixed them to it.
I mean, it's machinery. It could exude manacles.
Also true. 'Cause I remember people did that against me in the big boss fight last time, where they put chains on. Yeah, Demon Lord brought him down.
I think I might have done that in one of Eric's games.
Sure. Actually, yeah, we've done this before. You can go for it.
I'll have it do that so they cannot escape the hole.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. All right. Roll damage for them. All right. They take a little bit of psychic damage as their hands appear to adhere to this hunk of adamantium. It's Harshnag's turn. Hey, my boy. All right. Harshnag is going to head up to the closest ogre. He is going to make a pair of great axe attacks at him. Hey.
He should have advantage, right?
That is true. He is prone.
Call those first two for the first attack.
Yep. All right. So that's 18, 22, 40 damage. He laughs as he runs against the ogre. Puny ogre! Face the might of a real giant! Adriel, what up?
I'm going to try and finish this guy off.
All right. 11 will still hit.
I'm going to throw a smite on that. Second one.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh, damn. Yeah, he's dead.
All right.
Rip ogre. All right, yeah.
The other one's still up? Or still
the other one
alive?
is still up. He looks bad, but he is still up.
I'm going to extend the sword whip so I can take a swipe at this guy real quick.
All right.
Oh!
Woohoo!
Damn.
Ow.
Is he dead?
No.
Well, let me double check something.
Say?
Yeah, I can smite more than once in a turn. I'll throw the first level smite on there.
All right, sure. All right, yeah, that'll kill
A
him.
crit. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll
Would have been
drop
more
him.
dice.
That
All
will-
right. Keep an eye on the Orogs, but do not approach.
All right. Ox. 2 ogres lie dead before your group. What do?
I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to Step of the Wind and dash into the middle of the Orogs and try to frighten them.
Oh, shit, son. All right. All right. Let's do all of these. All right. So we're gonna roll for blues for greens 1, 2, and 3 in that order.
Damn it.
Okay. Green squadron all passes. Now blues 1, 2, and 3. All right. So blue 1 fails. So he is frightened. But the rest of them are fine.
That's going to be it for me. These Orogs are wiser than expected. Or just luckier than expected, rather.
Apparently, yeah.
Looks like mostly luck.
Speaking of the Orogs, great music cue for that. It's their turn. They're not going to be nearly as menacing as that was, though, I have a feeling. But... Oh, wait, that's the one that's frightened. My bad. This guy is going to run away from you. Run the fuck away. The other ones are going to surround you, though. And they're all going to make multiple great axe attacks at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So green 1, 2, and 3. Okay. What's your AC right now?
18.
Okay. So the crit hits.
Of course.
All right. So for the greens, that's 9 plus 7, 16 plus 14, 30 damage.
Yep.
And then there's more. Both of those miss. And both of those hit. So that is an additional 23 damage.
I'm down.
All right. Still,
Inspiration 60 feet, right?
indeed it is.
How many hit points are you down by, or do you need removed?
I mean, I'm down. I'm at 0.
Right, but by how much? Like exactly 0?
You don't go into negatives in 5e.
He's trying to
Right, but I can
help you.
I can defer some of the damage.
I would have gone down to -1.
Okay, then yeah.
So I had
Did that
52 health.
one-
I took 53 damage.
Actually, I think they're all out of range. Damn it. Yeah, never mind.
All right. So, good news. The fire giants are probably going to continue to fail their saves. Yep. The one fire giant that's smart enough to realize something might be weird continues to fail his intelligence check. So, yay.
But how high is the water now?
Water's probably up to the tops of their heads.
So they are currently drowning.
Yep. The ogres are both dead, so there's no more of them. Oh, I forgot to move this group of Orogs over here, but I forgot them. Yeah. Them
Well,
fucking.
clearly sit there and watch the water.
Okay.
That's weird.
Well, not for nothing. They wouldn't know what's going on,
Yeah.
so they'd probably take a moment to assess. The other ones probably might have done the same thing, but a guy came in and tried to frighten them.
Yeah. Rich, you're up.
Like, if someone could get Ox away from them, I could probably help it.
You can throw that on top of Ox.
Oh God.
Gonna kill him.
It
No,
only
no.
counts as a single failed save. Plus, I'm
Yeah,
assuming
you're not wrong.
he's.
All right, let's make dex saves for these fuckers. All right, so greens 1, 2, and 3. Jesus Christ, they're rolling on fire.
Seriously, fuck these Orogs. Bullshit saves here.
Blues 2 and 3. All right, so blue 2 fails, and takes the full 25. The rest of them take 13.
Okay, so the plan didn't work as well as I was hoping, but you should be up again.
Yep.
I have great news for you, Rich. They all know
that
where
doesn't
you
sound
are
good.
now.
Right, but now they got to get away from Ox first.
This is true. Inks, what's up? What are you doing?
Well, I believe... Well, I believe, since luckily this isn't a concentration spell, I'm gonna make things a little bit slicker for this group over here and a bit of the giants and cast Ice Storm over them.
Oh boy. Alright, draw the area of effect for that for me.
So it's a 20-foot sphere. So I always have a terrible thing with drawing shapes over here, especially since
Centered here.
I believe so, yes.
Alright. 2.
And then
It's all the red Orogs, both giants, but not blue Orog.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I can't draw it. Give it an aura. There we go.
That's close enough to 20 feet, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's more or less 20 feet.
Well, it covers everybody who is covered by it, so.
Yeah, it's 20 feet in the important direction. Alright. So let's see if red squadron has the same luck as green and blue. Alright, so red 1, red 2, red 3, red 4. Alright, so reds 1 and 3 can't roll for shit. Reds. Yeah. Reds 2 and 4 are fine. Or relatively fine. And the fire giants also takes this damage. Alrighty. So I will do damage for that. Roll for Phantasmal Force as well. All right. So yeah, the giants take that. All right. It's Harshnag's turn. Does he have the movement speed? He does not quite have the movement speed to get over to you.
Does his attacks have reach?
I was about to check that. He has 10 feet of reach. So he's just short of being able. Harshnag does, however, have a couple of lovely rocks stored in his bag. So let's see how those go. Yep.
Obviously, he just dashes over there and just maybe accidentally steps on one or two of them.
So Harshnag, none of you have ever quite seen what a giant's rock can do to somebody at short range before.
Kind of, yeah.
Harshnag throws at the one Orog that failed its save, and it kind of just splats underneath the rock. There's a meaty kind of splat. And suddenly there's no Orog there anymore. Blue 2 is no more. That's his turn. Adriel, what do you want to do?
Ride up. Actually, yeah, I'll charge. Get that close. So, Lycephala will attack the first one.
All right.
Yeah,
10
that's
will
not
not
a
hit.
hit.
No, it is
All
not.
right. We're going to cast Green Flame on number 3, Green 3 then. So here's the attack roll. Shite.
That will also not hit.
Oh well. Put some loose on.
All right. Ox.
Right.
Oh.
We're gonna try this again.
All right. Oh, this one's not frightened anymore, is he?
No, he's not.
All right. But he is not within 30 feet.
Also, this technically it's Harshnag, Adriel, and the Elk as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Okay, so Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Harshnag makes his. For whatever reason, he's rolling with advantage, but he makes
Are you
his.
kidding me? You would have had a +3 anyway.
I mean, it's not like being frightened of me does much bad for you.
That's true. All right, let's go greens 1, 2, and 3.
It just means you can't get closer to me. And you have disadvantage if you try to attack me.
All right,
No.
green.
Disadvantage on attack rolls while in line of sight. Damn.
Blues 2 and 3. So blue 3. Oh. Blue 3 is fine. Blue 2 is dead. I'm just gonna move his corpse off to the side. And yeah. Harshnag passes his. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah,
These
apparently-
Orlogs and their fucking saves. Bonus action to dodge.
They actually have a neutral.
I know.
I have a neutral wisdom bonus. They're just rolling super well.
I know.
I'm enjoying this. All right, Orog. Blue one is going to move back into range-ish, and he's going to javelin at Ox.
They are all going to have disadvantage against me.
Right. Disadvantage.
But 9 misses anyway, obviously.
Of course. Blue 3, green 1. Oh, wow.
And I'm down.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right.
I am not down.
All right.
Yay!
That was green 1, green 2, green 3.
The 19 hits and I'm down.
The last one. All right.
On the bright side, Adriel's no longer frightened.
Correct.
Yay.
So, what are you doing?
I am standing up in the woods, thinking arboreal thoughts and redirecting a river.
Okay. Good to know.
Like a
you're still
boss.
doing that.
You know, drowning giants like you do.
Oh yeah, no, I fully intend to fill this hole, like, completely.
All right.
Also, will I notice when they drowned so that I can stop concentrating on that?
Yeah, you'll notice. They can stay under for a while, though. I feel. Anyhow, their turn. Jesus fuck.
I love this.
The other one finally starts to think that, hey, maybe something's wrong given that we're drowning. Fucking idiots.
Something is
So the
definitely wrong.
the fire giants continue to sit in their hole with their hands stuck against an imaginary piece of adamantine. Rich, what do you want to do this turn?
I'm gonna solve all the problems.
Yeah? How's that?
It's not doing the thing.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about the other group of Orogs again. Fuck.
But for nothing,
okay, they're in harsh
probably
terrain anyway.
reconsidering their loyalty.
Okay, you're fireballing the same group?
Well, but over here so that I only hit the Orogs and I don't hit any of the friendlies.
You should go for the other group.
Except for Ox.
Right. Alright. So they're going to dex save again. Green 1, green 2. They shouldn't be rolling at disadvantage. One sec.
How many of are them? Are there?
Sorry,
So the first one makes it, the second one doesn't. Or no.
Yeah, sorry. We have a sudden guest. Okay. So green.
Hi, sudden guest!
I want to use a cutting words on the one that got close with the 16.
Right. Okay.
Nice!
All right. Good shit.
Are any of them dead?
I suddenly feel deja vu here.
I don't think any of them are dead. No, they are. They have very little health, but they are not quite dead yet. No.
Hey, I'm up again.
Hey.
I recommend punching them this time and not trying to scare them off again.
Well, I would have done that last time, but they had too much health.
You're shining this.
Now that they're
It's
crispy, that
distracting.
might work.
They are very crispy. That they certainly are. Alright, Inks, you up?
Okay. So. How about try to thin out the herd a little bit on the other side? So. Let us. Or actually, how about we try to. 10, 15, 30. How about we twin spell a chromatic orb at those first two over there by Ox?
Okay. 13 misses.
Well, it's still twin spell at least, so maybe the other one will. God damn it.
11 also misses.
Well, I tried. But in the meanwhile, the giants get 6 more psychic damage.
Hey.
Right?
I mean, they're about to have an encounter with the business end of Harshnag, so that's
fair.
All right, so Harshnag's gonna head over to the Orogs. The Orogs are technically humanoids, which means that I get to do that.
I'm so glad he's on our side.
I think they might actually be calculating damage wrong in the macro for his sheet, but whatever. And then he's going to taunt the other Orog, the one that's not super duper crispy. So green 3 is just going to die. And then he's going to taunt the other one. He's been taunted. Adriel, you're not frightened anymore.
I'm not. Right up to there. And then try the green flame thing again, targeting the one in the middle.
Alright.
There we go.
Alright, there we go.
Takes
Yep.
an extra 1d8 fire on top of that.
Doesn't matter, he's already dead.
Well, the one behind him, blue 3, is going to take the leftover fire damage.
Alright, roll him.
Bam! 12 more.
Blue 3 is also dead.
There we go. That's how it's supposed to work. Okay.
Alright. Ox.
Alright, we'll start by punching green 1.
Alright. Yep, he's dead. Your fist loads him.
This pit that blue 1 is standing next to, is there like a sheer drop or is it slanted?
It's slanted, but it's pretty steeply slanted.
Okay.
It's quite muddy by now.
Yeah, how far is the water like filled up by now?
Probably about halfway. So about 50 feet.
I'm just gonna. I do not have great athletics. I was thinking of shoving him in. I'm just gonna punch him.
All right. A 17 will actually not quite hit him.
Jesus, really? All right. Flurry of blows 2 more times.
All right. An 18 will hit him. Damn, you are rolling really well for damage.
Apparently. We'll go ahead and throw a stunning strike on that.
All right.
I didn't expect that to work. It was worth a shot,
This
though.
actually has a decent modifier on it.
Yeah, I mean, I figured they would, but yeah, I got nothing better to spend my key on right now.
Great. All right. Orongs. This one's going to move towards Harshnag. And he'll actually take an attack of opportunity from Ox when he does.
Trying to move through my space, or is it going?
True. He is trying to move through you. Can he get all the way around?
Can he move through his dead compatriots?
That is.
If he goes north around, he will be able to do it.
Yeah, he's going to step over the bodies of his fallen friends to attack Harshnag. Like a true hero.
He's still in my reach, but yeah.
For my opportunity attack, rather than make an actual attack, I'm going to attempt to shove him into the pit.
Okay.
Which would be competing athletics. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
And he rolled poorly, too. Yes!
All right. You fucking Sparta kick the Orog.
It's awesome.
You're totally sick of their shit, and you fucking Sparta kick the Orog. And he goes tumbling down, screaming into the pit.
Tumbling down,
Hits the
tumbling
water.
down, tumbling down.
He hits the water 50 feet down. Takes 12 damage, but that's enough to break his bones.
Making it difficult to swim.
I mean, also making it difficult to live. He's dead. He's dead.
And for once, what about the other Orogs?
Yes, I was about to get to that. So the other Orogs are actually going to attempt to move forward out of this ice storm that they're stuck in. They make it to the edge. That's about as far as they can go. Still,
I have every intent of filling that hole until it is full to the brim.
all right, it continues filling. The fire giants are going to attempt to notice that something is weird. Again. Jesus fuck.
Well, at least it's the Orogs.
Hey!
Damn it.
All right. I shouldn't be so excited. It's going to take them a while to climb out. But one of them finally fucking notices what's wrong. And it is it's the big one with the armor and the shields.
Doesn't it take like 10 minutes to take off flight now?
Yeah, he's just going to like try and force his way up the pit. So he's in difficult terrain and attempting to climb. So he's only going to make it like 15 feet around. But he's a coming. He is a fucking coming. Rich.
Which one figured out that they were being dumb?
The
That
on the
one.
right.
The one on the right with the multicolored things on it. Okay.
Oh, you can just hit both giants and all 4 Orogs with that.
Yeah.
He fails the wisdom save.
Woohoo!
The speed is halved. Okay. Um.
40-foot cube is
Man.
40 feet on a side.
That was 4. Oh, yes, then not.
Yeah, so it hits all of them. The other fire giant fails. The aura, red 1, red 2, red 3, red 4. Alright, slow hits all of them.
Damn, son.
Alright. Yeah. The Orogs are dicks like that. Inks, what do you want to do this turn?
This is okay. Whoever made the awesome circle for me, can you move it to center where it's over top both the giants and all the Orogs again? Because I burned a spell slot to get myself enough sorcery points to get back my 4th level spell, so they're getting another ice storm.
Alright, roll for damage. I'm pretty sure, for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure difficult terrain only applies once. On the poor fucking giant who's trying to crawl out of that pit.
No, that's fine. Once it's cast again, the other one was gone.
Alright, fire giant number 1 fails. Fire giant number 2, I think. Oh, he's actually got the same save mod for once.
Well, fire giant number 1 is already stuck to the bottom, so it's not like he could dex.
The point is they both fail.
That raises an interesting point about whether or not it would affect them, given that they're under 50 feet of water. But
It's just a bunch of hail landing on the surface.
So it's actually adding to the water level.
All the Orogs fail, so dead. Dead. Alright. The 2 others are very, very weak, but they are still holding on.
So continue to move the hell away from them.
Alright. Yeah. Alright. Harshnag is Harshnag, I guess, is going to head south towards the other Orogs. He'll throw a rock at one of them. Why not? Yep. That'll pop one. Adriel, what do you want to do this turn?
Oh, sorry, I almost forgot to. The other one takes 5 psychic damage.
Great.
Just check. Oh, never mind. Okay. Elk will dash. So I can end up here, which is 55 feet of movement. I will try to booming blade this.
Okay. That'll hit. And he had 1 health left.
Okay. I will use the rest of my movement to get away, though.
Okay.
Back like that.
Just gonna clean away the Orok corpses. They fought well. Alright, so question for you. Everything but the fire giants is dead. What do?
Honestly, I'm probably going to wait nearby the hole until we know they're dead.
Keep an eye out for the patrolling one.
Right. Alright.
Make things difficult if the actually seem like they're making progress coming up.
Alright. So, Sil, the hole's full at this point.
Completely full, huh?
Yep. We've dumped 100 feet of water into there.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and let the river return to its natural state and admire my handiwork.
Alright. Fire giant number 1 is going to make another int save. Hey! He figured it out too! Alright. They're going to make athletics checks to see how much they can climb out of here.
They should be making these at disadvantage, I would think.
That is...
Yeah, slow.
If they're wearing heavy armor. In the water.
Is a possibility.
Yeah, heavy armor, slowed down, and in difficult terrain at the moment.
Plus, I'd imagine Harshnag would throw rocks at them as soon as they got anywhere.
Difficult terrain,
Yeah.
slippery terrain.
They're still underwater.
Yeah, we really can't hit them until they start poking their head out.
Right.
Can't hit them effectively. I mean, Harshnag can still throw a pretty fucking heavy rock into the water above them.
This is also true.
I mean, like, it's not going to do like the full damage of an attack, but it's still going to hit them and knock
All
their
it does is
grip loose.
start climbing, it's worthwhile.
Right.
Yank out rocks, try to like fill the hole.
For slow, when do they make saves? They make wisdom saves at the end of every turn. Okay, they've failed the fuck out of those. That's cool. That's cool.
Can anybody freeze the water?
Sorry?
Can anybody freeze the water?
If I could, it was with the ice storm, but that's about it. Unless, Sil's control water can be to freeze it.
Oh,
Okay.
can you use the water to create a torrent that sucks them down?
You can do a whirlpool.
Yeah, that I totally can do.
If you want to make it extra weird, cast darkness on them so they can't see where they're grabbing.
Rich, if you wanted to do things, you're up.
Wait, no, I can't. Never mind.
Oh,
Or if you guys just wanted to, like, whirlpool them or something.
Yeah, whirlpooling them for a while sounds good.
yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot else I can do right now.
Plus, as it
Since
goes,
it-
it should make the pit even harder to climb out of.
Yeah, especially since they can't hear me.
Right. Okay.
Or actually, I can just phantasmal force them both again. Who knows?
Fuck. We're already kind of over time, but I don't really want to leave this hanging at this point. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Inks, what do?
Try it again. They're gonna be dragged down by that thing. One of them's going to be dragged down by that thing.
Yep, it's the one who had already made progress coming back up. Motherfucker. Alright. Yeah, fuck it.
Also, how long can these guys hold their breath? They've already been down there for like 5 turns.
So it's like 1d. It's like 30 seconds plus con modifier in rounds. These guys have a pretty good con modifier, but
Yeah, well, but I mean, my point was they've already gone like 5 rounds, so they've got con mod left.
yeah. Fuck, they're not going to get out of the pit in 5 rounds. Fuck. So after all of the spells and shit that you cast on these giants, you get to watch in satisfaction as they drown at the bottom of a pit of water as you've poured so many spells into them. So many. Oh my goodness.
I only cast one.
You poured so much water into them. So much.
So much. Alright.
And in the end, it's my KB.
Yeah. The patrolling giant will be a problem for next time.
Yes. Oh, Richard.
I would help you out with that, but I can't cast Alter Self on somebody else.
No worries, I got the cocoa water breathing.
Oh yeah.
Alright. For loot between the two of them, you find you find 1,400 gold pieces between the two of them. They're also wearing, enormous giant armor, but I don't think you'll be able to carry that out.
Can Harshnag?
Harshnag's not fucking getting in that pit.
That's fair.
No, all we have to do is unstrap the armor from them and tie a rope to it, and have Harshnag haul it out.
Right, but unless it's magical or worth anything, is it worth doing?
We're not going to be able to like sell that to anybody. Like, I'm sure it's like good armor.
We find like the
It
collector of the
belongs in a
Sword Coast.
museum.
Anyhow, this is where we're gonna end session. We're a bit over time, but this is where we shall end. You're all gonna make level 8 this session as well.
Woo!
Yeah.
For drowning the giants. For drowning
Go team!
For drowning my beautiful giants, you all make level 8. So congratulations.
Do you kind of hate us a little right now?
A little is not quite strong enough.
We have done our jobs.
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll meet another dreadnought soon enough.
Yes, but when we do, we'll be level 8.
Cash.
We'll see how much that helps. So yeah. This was a thing. Did everybody enjoy it at least?
That was
We had
awesome.
a grand time.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was a lot of
That was
fun.
fun.
Rogues are dicks, but that was fun.
Yeah, they are fucking dicks. That was great.
So at least you got to enjoy something.
Yeah, I got to fucking KO one of you guys in a single round by swarming you. I should do that more often.
And entirely by his own actions.
Yeah. we're gonna. You guys might fight more swarms of Orogs and similar creatures in the future.
So, like we were talking about
Plan
earlier,
accordingly.
fireballs solve everything.
So now that we're level 8, we get more AoE attacks.
You do.
It's definitely what I've heard.
You do. But congratulations, all of y'all. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Nomination. Who does? Who get that?
I had it from last session.
You did. Who get that?
I would like to nominate Chris for the most clutch saving of a Sparta kick.
That's
That was
awesome.
beautiful.
That was pretty fucking clutch.
Best use of cutting words ever.
All right. Congratulations, Chris. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We shall play next week, I guess. I will see you all then.
Cool. Good job, guys.
Have a good week, guys.
Later.
Yeah.
Y'all take it easy.
So